Hello, welcome. I'm gonna be taking a look at Hell Is Us on my 9070 XT. Straight off the rip though, I've just installed the latest AMD drivers and I can't. For some reason, FSR XESS are grayed out for me. Only one upscaler can be enabled at a time. I don't have any on. What's going on here? And I can't open Adrenaline software either. It won't open. Might have just completely bricked my PC. I'm thinking verify game files maybe, because I had all that I tried to do OptiScaler everything, didn't I, before, and I think it broke the game when I was on my 5090. Could that maybe have caused an issue if I just wipe it? For some reason, I can't even open Adrenaline anymore either. Hello though. I'll try and just verify the files. And hopefully it won't take too long, or just reinstall the game. It's only a 20 gig game, so I might just do that. It'll only take like 2 minutes. I can't open Adrenaline at all though. Why would it not let me open it? Run as admin? Will that work? Momo, yo, gaming, hello. LHD, yo. Yeah, I can't open Adrenaline software at all. I just get the blue loading circle. Anyone else on the latest drivers? Because in game there it says I can't enable XESS or FSR because I already have an upscaler enabled, but I don't have anything enabled. What could I possibly have enabled? If it's not one of those, what could I possibly have enabled? Can't enable DLSS. I think it might have just been bricked from when I was on my 5090, so I'm going to just wipe all those files. If not, I just have to check it out, but no upscaling. I can't override it either because I can't open Adrenaline. Just reboot my PC as well. I did reboot it already, but you have bad luck. I don't know. I did I had this issue loads of times before. It's always not a good idea to install new drivers like right before. I always make that mistake of like at least trying to test it a bit before I do it, but I noticed last minute there's new drivers, so I thought I better get them. But then it does then cause me sometimes issues straight before the stream. Maybe I enabled fluid motion frames. I can't even open Adrenaline, so I definitely don't have fluid motion frames. That was off, and I can't even open Adrenaline, so it's definitely not that. Driver issue with 5090. I don't think it's that because I DDU'd everything. Everything's completely wiped. I've just reinstalled the whole game. It's a small game, so I've reinstalled that. I'm going to reboot my PC too because I'm assuming FSR4 is not officially available, but it'd be good to just check Adrenaline, and I can't open it currently. So I'll reboot my PC like 2 seconds. I did install a new driver from today. Not looking good so far. For some reason, I can't open Adrenaline anymore with it. I think I won't bother with OptiScaler on this because it didn't work the other day, did it? I think that might be what caused this issue. So I might just try and get on the game first and have a look and maybe later on try out. Then if it does break it... Right, I'll boot the game. I'm just going to have to redo my capture card, so give me 2 seconds. Just because the audio is going to be out of sync. Apologies for the delay, but we'll get there. That was loud. Shan, yo, they did release a new driver, yeah. Is it not working? I can't enable FSR or anything in the game. Which isn't ideal. It's just grayed out for some reason. What are we looking like? Yeah, I don't know what that is. I've done everything. I don't know what that is. Only one upscaler can be enabled at a time. What could it be? There is nothing enabled. The NVIDIA is unsupported on this machine, obviously, because I'm on an AMD. Only one upscaler can be enabled at a time. Was ist das? Hang on, I want to see. Can I open Adrenaline now? We might just have to roll with this. And I'll try and figure it out later. It shows you 25.8.1 as the latest one. Yeah, Adrenaline doesn't update. It's the same for me. You have to go to the website. It never updates for me either. You have to go directly to AMD website. It'll just say you're on the latest on the Adrenaline, but you're not. I can't open Adrenaline, like, at all. It's, like, fully bricked. It's completely killed it for me. Using TSR. Well, it might be, but there's no way to change it. Lonely first, yo. Try OptiScaler 4.0. It doesn't work for me. Like, the game crashes when I put OptiScaler in. Do I just DDU this driver and go back to the old one? Anyone got any tips on how to get Adrenaline to open? Because I can't open it at all. I've tried all the tricks. I tried to end the task, run administrator, everything. I can't get it to open at all. So the only thing I can think is maybe FSR's like already enabled and it's overridden in the app or something, and that's why it's saying something's already enabled. But the issue is I can't actually even see. I can't open it. It's a game bug. Yeah, we didn't have that with NVIDIA though. We could switch that all around. I think I'm going to have to... I'm gonna just check the game out. We're just gonna have to chalk it with that. Quick, check it out quick, and I'll maybe have to spend some time later trying to figure it out, or going back to the previous driver, because I don't know if that it's that or not, but I can't be asked to spend a load of time looking at that now. Just won't be able to use any scaling or anything though. Unless I'm definitely going crazy, but yeah, disabled because DLSS is enabled, but I'm on an AMD GPU. How does that make sense? NVIDIA Super Resolution is unsupported on this machine. But it's disabled because DLSS is enabled. What? How does that make sense? Wait, what? And I can't even change the resolution, the render either. How does that make any sense? That's like a catch-22. I can't disable DLSS because it's not supported on the machine. But DLSS isn't even disabled though, it's DLAA, but I guess maybe it considers that the same thing. What? Delete all files? I did already. I reinstalled the whole game. I literally just reinstalled everything already. So I don't think it's that. I deleted the whole folder, everything. So I don't think that's confused driver files. Yeah, but why? I DDU'd everything. I wiped everything. DLSS isn't supported on AMD, so it couldn't be confused. How could it be confused driver files? DLSS isn't supported. How could it be on? Even if it thought my 5090 was in, AMD just doesn't physically support DLSS, so there's no way you could... I mean, I could try DDUing everything. It's going to take a minute. I'll do it again, but I've done it already. I don't know why I would need to do that again. Everything's completely wiped. Turn on VSync. It won't be that. It thinks I've got DLSS on. I'm just wiping it all again. Might have to I have to chalk it. Change settings. It's too late, my whole drivers are getting wiped right now. Thing is though, do I just go back to 25.8.1 because I can't even open Adrenaline on the new drivers? Which is a bit of a problem. Anyone use the new AMD drivers? Are they bricked or? How much FPS to get in 1440p? I haven't even been able to boot the game yet. I'm just wiping all my drivers because there's, I don't know, it seems bugged. So give me a couple of minutes. Do I get the new drivers though, or the old ones? That's the question. You should have selected factory settings when you installed 14.9.1. What the hell is that? What the hell is 14.9.1? You mean 25.9.1? I'm going to take the risk, install the new drivers again. If it doesn't work, I'll check the game out quick and maybe try and fix it tonight, and I'll have to check it out a different day. Should have selected it is factory. Ellis, yo, Dragon, yo. Did I test the game at 4040p? No, I haven't even been able to boot the game. Well, I booted the game to the menu, but it's not working. I'll try again in a sec. I'm just installing the drivers again. It won't let me put it on that screen. Keeps moving it. Still using 25.8.1. Yeah, if this doesn't work, I might have to just roll. I might have to roll back. Just stand 25.8.1. It's too late now. If it doesn't work, I'll just roll it back, and then I'll maybe have to try this again tomorrow or something. Right, now it's saying I need to reboot. I'm going to reboot. Yeah, I mean, 25.8.1 seemed alright. I didn't try this game out on those, but... I've had quite a lot of issues trying to open Adrenaline, though, even on older drivers. If you have a game open, it just doesn't open for me. You have to, like, quit the game and go to the... just Windows. I've had that, like, for 6 months, that issue. But on this one, it seemed particularly bad. Like, even on Windows, I can't open it. It is on Unreal Engine 5, yeah. .9.1. Yeah, it is out. It doesn't update on Adrenaline. It's the same for me. It just tells you you're on the latest one, but you're like on a 2-month-old one. You have to go to the website manually and get it. It's the same for me. It bugs like that. You could be like 2 months out of date and it'll tell you you're up to date. Even if you do that manual search for the latest drivers, it still tells you you're on the latest, but you're not. So I've rebooted. Am I going to be... Can I open it? I can't even... I can't. It's just... It's telling me I need to reboot my PC again. What on earth is this? This is not a good advertisement for AMD, is it? I get another AMD message saying I need to reboot again. Install driver only. Yeah, problem is though, is that I then have no override stuff. Easy to in the app, fluid motion frames and everything. It should work. Like I shouldn't have to do driver only. And also, it's too late now. Already installed it anyway. Should use my 5090 first. I did. I played this already on the 5090. Did last week already. Oh my god, dude. I'm just getting the same message. I can't get... I can't... I just indefinitely have to keep rebooting my PC. It never ever resolves itself. Like, I can never open it. It just continually says you have to reboot. Alright, I'm going to try and reboot. I'm going to try and open the game again. See what happens. Let's see, I'm trying to boot the game. Is it still going to be messed up? Yeah, it's still messed up. It's not a driver refresh. It's still not allowing me to enable it. Right, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to chalk the stream, I'm afraid. Sorry. I'm gonna have to roll everything back, try and test it, and see if it. Once I can get it working, I'll stream. Possibly it'll have to be tomorrow, because otherwise it's just I'm gonna end up spending like an hour on the stream just trying to get it working. It's just, I hate doing that. Because I still can't even open Adrenaline, which is really pissing me off. Can I actually try and force it in the game files? I'll just wipe. Is my save game? Is it in the? Is it Steam Cloud? If I save, I don't want to lose all my saves. I'm gonna wipe that whole folder. Just DD everything. Already did it. Already tried it. It's not. That's not fixed it. play this on the 9070 XT. Which drive are you on? I fully removed that folder. It's worked. It's worked. It's worked! Alright. Give me 2 seconds. I need to just fix up on my stream. Oh my god, it's worked. Right, I've got no audio. I have got audio, but it's really delayed. Hang on. We've made it. We've made it. Don't leave. Please don't leave yet. I know I said I was going, but I'm not going to go now. What was happening? I don't know, honestly. I installed the new drivers right before the stream, which was probably not a good idea. And for some reason, there's some weird conflict going on in the game where I couldn't enable FSR. I still can't open Adrenaline, but I'm just going to forget about that. Who cares? If I can play the game at this point, I actually don't care. Adrenaline can suck a fat one. Mohammed Yul. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm just fixing up the stream because the audio is going to be out of sync. I'll reboot the game and everything, but I think at least we can enable FSR and stuff. I think let's try the game out as best as we can. I to be honest, I don't know if I might have deleted my saves because I deleted the whole game folder. Who knows at this point? Let's try and get something going. You're still on 25.8.1? Yeah, I'll have to do some testing tonight. I might just have to roll it back. I don't really care that much about Adrenaline, to be honest, if it doesn't work, but it's more every time I boot, I get this error message telling me to restart every time. So I just restart and then it tells me I need to restart. Then I restart, it tells me to restart. It just never ends. And I can never open it. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well. I don't have any audio. Here we go. It's happening. We're there. It's half an hour later. We're there. No more faffing. Although to be fair, you'll see here now. Here we go. All these settings. We can move all the settings. It no longer thinks we've got DLSS enabled. We can mess around with all this. What do we want on that? Unlimited. We can switch these on, which means I can probably get OptiScaler working, I think, at this point. I don't know if I want to mess... Do I want to mess with that? Let's just get into the game. I'll maybe mess with that in a little bit. Next question, though, is because I wiped all my drivers... Is all my stats going to also be wiped? Or is it going to remember? I think, looking at that, we might be alright. I think we might be alright. Although it thinks my... Oh, it's got my GPU2, hang on. Let me tidy this up. I've got my 5090 and my 9070 XT. Tidy that up. Has it got my save? It has. We've made it. We're doing it. OptiScaler place. Yeah, I mean, I could probably add OptiScaler fairly easily. It's just I want to try and have a little, because it's taken me half an hour to get on. I want to have a little look through the game, and then maybe I'll consider adding OptiScaler just in case it does break it, because the OptiScaler didn't work for me on my 5090. The game kept crashing. I don't want to end up with also a similar situation. Here we go though. About 35 FPS here at 4K, which actually isn't that bad. I mean, the 5090 was doing like what, 55 to 50-ish? 55 to 60 or so. So I mean, still 20, 25 FPS more, but this could be obviously a lot worse. Almost definitely will get some dips into the 20s, I would have thought. So you get pretty close, 31. Really need some water bits. Definitely not going to be that great playing like this, but tell you what I also want to do. Increase the fans. Otherwise it's going to get real spicy. GPU power's maxed. VRAM doesn't look too bad. 10 gig. And actually our lows here don't look that bad either. Average is 37. We've got 0.1% lower, 29 at the moment. Frame time definitely does look a little bit up and down. A lot of really sort of small micro stars, but not noticing it visually or anything. I'll maybe try and get in some combat with whatever the hell that thing is. Actually, what are the controls on this game? I completely have no recollection. Let me know what the game audio is like too. It's kind of loud for me. It would, I think after this bit, I will try and see if I can get OptiScaler working. How do I do the, is it R... Oh, what's the health thing? Is it RB? I think it's RB. I think I've messed that up there. Helizus or Cronus? To be honest, I don't know what I thought of that Cronus game. It's quite slow at the start. I think for me, Cronus is probably, on the face of it, I think I'd prefer that game, but it was a bit slow when I played it. I might just need to put more time into it, but the performance is probably going to be better on this game. So in the combat, I mean, we're still sitting about 40 FPS there. Pretty good. Considering, obviously. Not too, you know, the stuttering's not too bad. This is definitely obviously a million times better than when we played it on the demo. That was like way worse. How do I, there you go, block. So FPS a little bit better up here compared to that open bit at the bottom. Possibly in some bits, might even maybe see it hit 50, I'm not sure. Maybe, well, indoors you... Oh. Indoors you definitely probably see it hit 50. How do I get up there? Chill, bro. That's not good. I'm out of stamina. If I can try and find a save, and we'll try and get OptiScaler working. Definitely want to see which setting was it with ray tracing. Settings of high and above use more accurate ray tracing methods to solve reflection. So I want to try and, what did it say, high and above? So if we go medium, that according to those settings will use less intensive ray tracing methods. Doesn't seem to have made any difference. Stamina. Try and get back down to that save. Give it a save. Unless I can find another one. Where was it? Wasn't it down here? It's down there. See if we can try and get OptiScaler working, just because I would probably guarantee, I mean, when we saw it on Kronos, it, so that doesn't really seem to make too much difference, that setting. About 40 FPS there. Put it back to max. Almost feels like nothing's really being applied there, surely. See if, because FSR3, when we saw that Kronos game, it looked really bad. After seeing FSR4, honestly, FSR3 is terrible. Now it's not letting me do it again. The game must be restarted for this setting to take effect. What? Why can I enable XeSS, but I can't enable FSR? What is this? What is this? Go to the main menu to get... to restart the game to put FSR on? Are you having a laugh? Why? It's because of frame generation, isn't it? I don't remember a time I ever had to restart a game just to get upscaling on. That's a disaster, that. Fair enough for frame generation, like that's like a fair enough thing, but just the upscaling? I don't think I've ever had to do that. Well, I'll try and get OptiScaler using XeSS inputs, because then I won't need to restart to switch it on and off and stuff. Whilst I'm rebooting here, I might try and get OptiScaler into the files. It should only take me like 30 seconds. If I know if I can find the correct path. Which I assume it's going to be hell is us, binaries, Win64, boom. I found it straight away. Well, hopefully. I can show you. Show you it on here. Using NVIDIA. I'll do it for XeSS. And that'll hopefully circumvent the restarting. Will I eventually try the OptiScaler? Yeah, we're doing it now. What GPU? What fans? I put it up to like 70%. Enable all so you don't need to restart again. I'm not sure what you mean by that. It's only FSR in-game you need to restart. I'm not sure what you mean by all. Ideally, I want to avoid using that really. I'd rather use the XSS. It'll be because this, you can toggle this on and off. You do have native AA though. I wonder if it makes you force restart to switch it off as well. It probably will, won't it? I just wanted to demo quick and have a look at what FSR3 looks like in this game. Because in the game the other day it looked dreadful. And then we can do OptiScaler at that point. So, FSR3 at least there. 60 FPS. It's going to definitely dip under, I think, a little bit. Seeing it dip into the 50s, the high 50s a little. Overall pretty good though. I mean that takes us from about a 35-40 to pretty much 60. You could easily play like this. Everything maxed out. Oh. That thing over there, the ball looking thing, looks like the thing off Stalker. The thing on Stalker 2 is it where it like, I don't even know how you would describe it. It's like pulsing. Not sure I really want to go towards that, but looks like we are. Seeing it obviously come down a little bit into the hitting more 50s in this open bit with all the water. Not too bad really with FSR. It definitely doesn't look that bad either. Compared to what we saw the other day, it really didn't look that great on Kronos, but it looks actually okay here. Not noticing really any issues with the image at all. Maybe there's a little bit of ghosting around the character when I move really quick, but I noticed this a lot with upscaling. Doesn't really change much in terms of like power usage and VRAM and stuff. That's all pretty much relatively the same. Look at this thing. My new first yo, where am I from? I'm from the Ensmush. Like what country or... That's not good. Is it me or is this game insanely loud? So loud. That's pretty good though. I think if we go balanced, I do want to, like I say, well, hopefully OptiScaler should... That does appear to be working there. The only issue is I want to try and get FSR off here and use XCSS instead, but it seems to disable. We might as well check out frame generation as well, to be honest, whilst we've got the ability to do it. If I go balanced, that probably... it's not really doing anything for us, is it? Is it definitely rendering at a lower res? It definitely is. So you can see it on OptiScaler at the bottom here. Look, I'm rendering at 2259 by 1271. Upscaling to 4K, so it's definitely working, but doesn't seem to change the FPS that much, just going to balanced. Still getting dips into the 40s there. That's a save point. Why are people liking this game? What do you mean? Well, you don't really like it. That's not good. Does this go all the way around? No, it doesn't. I think with balance, seeing it up, might average a little bit better. Averaging 63. Definitely looks better frame time wise. In terms of quality, doesn't look too much different. There's something over there. Is there some sort of house? Another save point. Oh, there's someone here.
Knew they were coming. The demons. Oh,
No native FSL4 support. No, it doesn't. Well, I assume there wasn't. I can't check Adrenaline, but I'm gonna try it out with OptiScaler.
Got to find the pattern. Been taking notes.
Definitely one impressive thing was how well they did from the performance in the demo compared to the full game, because the demo performance was so bad. It was definitely quite a night and day difference between that and the final game, which is good. I'm going to put frame generation on here, just take a quick look at that before I have to restart it with switching it off. It's taken us up to, what's that, 90, about 95. Definitely feel like there's a bit of latency though. I'm on controller, but it feels a little bit more, a little less responsive. Get some dips in the combat as well. Closer to 90. Feels okay, I think. Not like terrible. Takes us from, well, at quality, we had sort of 50, 60, so it about doubles the FPS. It's definitely better than nothing. I personally probably wouldn't really use it, but... That's not good. Get some health back. Oh well, we've got another little puzzle thing here. Quite a big open area, isn't it? Now, I'm going to just give this a quick... I want to give this a quick restart. And just get FSR3 off, and then we can play around more with... Or the XSS with OptiScaler. I just want to get this off, though. Can we switch it off without restarting? I think you can do, you know. Yeah, you can. Sweet. Maybe we don't have to restart. Let's go back in and see. That'll save us a little bit of time. So in theory, yeah, like in this bit here, look, it's quite rough. Back down to native again, look, 30. So although you'll get some bits up into the sort of 40s at 4K, obviously consistently not going to be able to really have any kind of great kind of playable situation, I guess. Dips down to 30s, quite low, obviously. It's going to look quite choppy, but if we come in... I've obviously added the OptiScaler file, so if we get... How do we do this? If we get Ultra Quality Plus, interesting. If I go Ultra Quality... Oh no, it's gonna... No! Oh no, not this bug. Oh dude, I've not had much luck today, have I? I don't think we're gonna be able to use it. What game was it I had this issue? Oh no. It's gonna bug for me. What game was it where it's doing this for me? Oh sweet, it works. Okay, it does work. Why does that look so... Oh no, do you see all this flickering though? Oh no. Maybe it won't look better then. I was hoping this will look better. I was hoping this would look better than FSR3, but that looks worse. Yeah, what on earth? So like that black screen issue is normally issues with OptiScaler when it doesn't work. It might just not be a good idea to use it on this. I don't know if there's any way. I think it's sharpness, but yeah, it looks so... I don't know what all that... Oh god. Alright, we might have to chalk... No! We might have to fully chalk OptiScaler. That is not looking good. Oh no, it's good. Oh my god, look at it. That is not good. It's either that or my GPU's actually dying. I think we'll have to skip OptiScaler on this one because that is just not... That's not ideal. If I turn the camera as quick as possible though, you kind of get a bit of the game on the left. Do you see that? And we could do it on the right. What about up and down? Yeah, you see it a bit on the left. This is why we need like official support in games, because it's okay modding files for games, but you end up with stuff like this. It'd just be so much easier if you could officially do it, you know? It's performance, okay. But yeah, this is definitely not good. The shimmering and stuff. Couldn't I use... Would it work? This in theory would work better, wouldn't it? I could do it through this way. Maybe it's just XESS and OptiScaler. I don't like it. Maybe do it through this way. So this is using 4 here. FSR 4. Have to do it like that through that. Normally XSS actually looks a bit better, but I am still getting some shimmering. Do you see this down here? I don't know how to aim. I can't really aim where I'm looking, but look in this bit here, right? Keep your eye on this bit. when I'm moving. You see it's still shimmering. Do you see this? Still a little bit of shimmering going on. I wonder if it's... Sorry, I'm pausing it an awful lot. Go back to quality, because were we at performance, were we? Oh, I am at quality. It was surprising it's doing that at quality, but... Gives us about 55. So that still pretty much doubles the FPS, which 4K at 50 or 60, I'll take that, to be honest. Considering we've got everything completely maxed out, I don't mind that. Not again. Finish him. So yeah, any other settings you want to see whilst I'm still at 4K before we maybe check out 1440p? This area is actually so big, look. I don't know how far you can go. I assume this is just the kind of main area, is it? Oh, what weapon's that? Is that a Browning? Fourteen 40p. Yeah, I don't mind. It's nice to have a 4K because, for example, I can switch between. In a game like this or like a single player game, I can play at 4K and not matter so much about FPS. But then if I say play Battlefield or something, I can drop it down. Trying to get the best of both. Does this just loop back around? Assume it does. Where is it we were at? It was up here, wasn't it? What do we think of the game then? I don't think the game's too bad. I'm going to give it a quick restart and get 1440p sorted. Have a look at that as well. We switch everything off. Although actually, it's probably better to leave that on native AA. Then we don't need to keep restarting, switching it fully off and on. Probably the better idea. So I'm just going to actually switch Windows down to 1440p. Makes it easier because there isn't a full screen. Hotspot memory. Yeah, it gets really warm on this GPU. Oh, it's a bit glitched for me. Hopefully I should sort it out. I'll check out 1440p because that's going to probably be the most used resolution for this GPU, I should imagine. Everything ultra. See if we can maybe try and do native close to 60. I'm going to have native AA on, so it should look... It's going to look, you know, more sharp like that, especially at 1440p compared to TSR. I think actually we've got Borderlands 4 this week, haven't we? Is that Thursday or Friday? Could hopefully be pretty good to check that out. I'm at 1440p obviously as well, so you can see that here, 2560 by 1440. So we'll have a look. Definitely... that is definitely not looking good. What the hell? Rev. Why does it look like that? What the hell? That's not good. What on earth is going on? Look at my frame time. That is the absolute worst frame time I've ever seen. Could you imagine trying to play like this? I'm getting like 50% GPU usage as well. If I don't move, what the hell? Surely this is broken. Is my GPU finally broken? There's no returning. What on earth could that be? Am I even getting it in the menu? It's oh, I thought it was native AA then, but it's not. Dude, what on earth? I tell you what, today has been an absolute nightmare from start to finish. It's just all gone wrong. Even at work, I should have just not bothered getting out of bed this morning. I'm going to try restart the game. I already did restart. Verify game files? Why the hell would I need to do that though? Quick, go verify game. Yeah, but why? Why would I need to verify files? It just worked. Literally 2 minutes ago, the game was working fine. You're in windowed? Yeah, but you can't. There is no full screen. I was just in windowed at 4K. No, it's fine. It wouldn't be that. I mean, I played it. We played it at 4K in windowed, no issue. But you can only either go borderless or windowed. That's it. There's no full screen, so. After DDU reinstall drivers fresh. I've done it twice already. Yeah, look, it's fine now. Weird. Weird, because I already reset the game. I don't think you can actually go over 100%. You can't go over 100 in 3D resolution. You'd have to do it through what's it called? You'd have to do it in Adrenaline. I forget what it's called. Super resolution, isn't it? But I can't open Adrenaline. Shader comp got messed up with the settings change. Yeah, but I reset the game already. I changed it to 1440p and I reset the game. Then it was doing it, so I reset again, and then it seems alright. But 1440p, native AA, actually does look like we're getting pretty good FPS here. Average about 70. So pretty much doubles or just over doubles the FPS compared to 4K going to 1440p. Pretty good. Oh, is that a new weapon? That's a lot. How's there so many? That's way too many.
Hey! Help! Over here! In the maintenance room!
Restart? I already did restart. Got you, bro.
Thanks for the help.
Who are you?
I'm Victor Gas. I left Jova to look for my mentor Vitalis. My ears are still ringing from that damn explosion. The trucks must have driven over a mine or something. I pulled Lieutenant Rue out just in time. We're the only survivors. The
Who is Vitalis?
Vitalis is the blacksmith of Jova. I've been his apprentice for many years. I was an idiot to think I could go look for him. Recently, some agents came for him. You know, black suits, shades. Let's just say they didn't seem like the type to fuck around.
Oh, hello. Cheeky little key.
Do you know what these weapons are?
Not here.
You know anything about this?
We can talk about the necklace when we get back to Jova.
No idea what that key will be
Where's
for.
The house is...
Pretty good, I think, though. Lows look pretty good as well at 1440p, yeah. Frame time definitely looks better than 4K as well. No more micro stutters. VRAM as well actually looks very good on this game. I mean, 1440p, I'm at 8.8 gig. That's really good. Compared to what normally we see. Oh my god, that's way too many. That's way too many. What the hell? Leave me alone. Might be good to try and go back up to those buildings and stuff, because there's tons of stuff up there. Those starters probably came from Shadercom. Yeah, but I reset the game though. That's what I don't get. That would make sense if you did it mid-game. I didn't though. I reset the. I changed the settings and reset the whole game. So that doesn't really make sense. If you get what I mean. It's odd behavior when I've already reset the game. Look at the speed I can move when I'm locked on. Oh no, my stamina. Got speed, but I lost all my stamina. Might be worth checking some FSR4 out as well. Right at the bottom, so if I go quality here, that should hopefully make sure it's on here. Hopefully it doesn't give us any weird side effects. You can see I'm using that here though, FSR4. Hopefully it works without giving us black screen again. Looks like it's pretty good. Reset the lows as well, getting about 100 FPS there. Definitely does seem a little bit like shimmery and stuff in places. But breaking 100 FPS, so can't complain too much. So, yo. Try and clear the shader cache somehow. I don't really think we need to though. It seems to work fine now. I don't need to mess around with this game anymore, or the drivers or anything. It was already bad enough trying to get this game working. I don't want to mess around with it anymore. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. FPS. What settings? Native about between 30 and 40. Do I have the AMD driver that came out today? Yeah. Don't do it. No, do it. I just have an issue where I can't open Adrenaline for some reason. I need to like figure it out later. Completely stopped me being able to open it for some reason. So VRAM has crept up a bit here to about just under 10. That's still obviously okay. For 1440p, I only really start getting a bit nervous when it gets to like 12. There's a lot of GPUs have 12 gigs. For 1440p, ideally. That key we got was for this, I think. For this building. Seeing up to 150 or so FPS there in the building, so underground and stuff, you'll definitely get more FPS than you would outdoors, obviously. Seems like there is an underground thing here. What was that other door? Hang on. Scaling bugs. You mean switching it on and you lost FPS? Yeah, it was like that. I think it was a CPU thing though, right? So if you... I think we experienced that in the 5090 because it goes really CPU bound. So if you have a lower end CPU or something, it's probably going to struggle more. because I only noticed it. I think on the 5090 it was at 1080p, so it's obviously really CPU bound, and then switching upscaling on makes it even more so. So if you do have a lower end CPU or something, or if you have a mismatch between them, so you have like a really beefy GPU but not a great CPU to support it, obviously you'll maybe get issues more. Alright, there's a... Well, we've got 2 of them. I don't know what order they go in. There's so many puzzles in this bit. There's 3. Much more than NVIDIA GPU. What do you mean? What with the scaling thing? No, I mean it's going to be. It's more of a game issue that. It's more of a game issue than affected by hardware. Like for example, in Doom Eternal, it would be like that. There are games like that where, I think Battlefield 6 was a little bit like that, wasn't it? Because its Frostbite is obviously really CPU heavy, so if you're at a really CPU bound resolution like 1080p or something on like a 5090, and then you put upscaling on as well, you can start to see GPU usage drop. That's basically what you'll see in Doom Eternal. You'll end up having really low GPU usage because you're just like going even more CPU bound. That's what you wouldn't see. In some occasions, you'll actually then get less FPS because you're not actually even utilizing the GPU or anything anymore. Oh, what's this?
Thanks for helping us in the tunnel. I left Lieutenant Rue at the outpost. I'll check in on her later.
Have I tested Mafia Old Country? Yeah. Yeah, we did do that.
Any luck figuring out how to open the door in the basement?
It's on the channel if you did want to see it.
It's everywhere.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
When I met Vitalis,
Yeah, this is FSR4 quality at 1440p.
If it wasn't for him, chances are I'd either be a criminal or dead. Face down in a ditch somewhere. But Vitalis saw...
Only thing is with this, what's the mission here? Do you know what I mean? There's so many different areas. It's like, what do I actually do? What, is there a main mission? What's going on here?
His gaze be upon. You're not from Hero.
Who are you?
I am Abbot Jaffer, the spiritual leader of Patham Abbey. My life started here. I don't know.
Where's the Abbey?
It's Southie. Tread lightly. They can keep...
What happened here?
Madness and hatred.
There's good performing Unreal Engine 5.
Of it. When I finally... Then the soul...
Yeah, you got to also think... Unreal Engine 5's been like...
Doing this to you?
When we first start seeing games with it, it's still relatively new. There's definitely lots of games though, like this year coming out, whereas before it was not as much. Obviously, the more games we get on it, hopefully it will get better.
It is the reason why
you know, game development and games overall come out and they'll be in a better state, hopefully. You know,
my answer will always
there'll be improvements made.
There is nothing of value in the Abbey.
Your niece, Rebecca, is she okay?
How long? The last...
Definitely see some bad ones, but I mean, this and Metal Gear Solid, for example, frame time wise, were actually some of the better Unreal Engine 5 games we've probably seen. Not really any stuttering at all. You compare that to some of the earlier Unreal Engine 5 games. A lot of those were like quite bad. For stutter wise, the overall FPS is still, you know, it's quite low, but the actual frame time and stuff seems like it seems to be on the up.
Among those civilians in the marsh, I don't know what came over me. Now these soldiers make sure I pay for my crime every single night.
Any other settings you want to see whilst I'm still at 1440p?
I knew I want to. I was part of the mob that hung those.
I've probably got a load of inventory stuff I can actually add. How did we do it? Load out. This game has improved a lot. Yeah, compared to the demo, this game's the opposite. The demo on this was so bad, star-wise. The full version is a million times better. Try to get to the Taju area. Where's that? Which way is that? I have like no idea what that is. What a nice little tree house. Can we get in the building? I'm stuck.
Dear Diary, Mommy and Daddy are still yelling at each other a lot. Daddy says there's a lot of bad men coming to hurt us. Makes me really scared.
Oh, what are you doing up here?
You're not a soldier, are you? Please don't tell anyone I'm here.
Is this Souls-like? No, no.
Hey, who are you?
I'm Rebecca. I've been hiding here since the attack on Jova and the bomb.
I saw your own.
Being set, Uncle.
Give the woman a pic of all the kids. Oh, what, the pictures that I put up on the wall? Where was that, though? I forget. Underground somewhere. Yeet! So some bits upwards of 120 and then back down in the open bit here, it goes as low as almost 90. Still going to be much better though than native. Obviously it really depends. You can easily do this 1440p native. It's going to depend how much FPS you want though. Is there a kind of mission section that I can actually see what I should maybe try and do? In fact, investigate clues about my parents. Should we maybe see... drop the preset down a little bit. See a performance, see what it looks like. So still at 1440p. Should hopefully still look pretty good. Yeah, the thing is, those pictures, I mean, I think I found 2 of them. I honestly have no idea where that even was. I cannot remember. At all. It's my first time in this area, so really just trying to have a look around, I guess. Oh, what's over this way? Something sketchy down there. Should hopefully not dip too much below 100 really with balanced on. Or performance, sorry. What did we put on? Put performance on, didn't I? Yeah, performance. See what the frame time looks pretty good here. I'll reset the lows. So hopefully overall looks pretty good. Especially with a FSR mod, obviously. Although I don't think FSR 3 didn't really look that bad on this, but actually looked okay. Damn it. Oh, here we go.
I still can't believe what happened. We were finally leaving Jova. This massive creature materialized ahead of us. Swatted the truck aside like a fly. We grabbed what we could. I'm almost out of...
How the hell did you... No. That's useless to me. How the hell did you find us?
Damn it, I pressed the wrong thing.
RCO, and now we're stuck. That's useless.
Give item.
I still can't believe... Grabbed... I'm
Oh,
almost...
I've only got one item.
I still can't believe what happened.
Who have I got that to give that
Grabbed it,
to?
Almost... I don't need this.
Some music sheet. Oh, hello. Another code. Lots of puzzles. Mark, hello. Doesn't really seem like there's too much. I should maybe have just taken the shortcut. Stamina's gone. Where was that save? It's down there. Oh. Someone in there. Check out 1080p quickly as well. We'll do that really quickly. Let's switch that back to native AA. to give it a quick restart. Still can't open Adrenaline. Will it open if I right-click it? No, look, it still just says this to me. I know I've fully bricked it. I can't move it back. It just says Adrenaline Edition requires a system reboot. But then every time I reboot, it says that it just keeps saying that. So it's not really that helpful. It's in a constant loop of you need to reboot. No, are you? Is it any good? It's okay. I feel a little lost in this open area. I don't really know what to do. It's quite a lot of exploration, which I guess isn't a it's not a bad thing, but I have a very low level of patience. At the end of the day, it's doing it again. Look, it's doing that weird choppy thing. Let me reset again. It's almost like when I change the resolution, I have to restart it twice. Is Hibernate on what Windows? You'll have to explain what you mean. Yeah, it seems to need to be restarted twice. When I change the res. That's kind of weird, isn't it? So I'm eating at the same time. I'm eating nuts. These nuts. Oh! I heard it's quite morbid. It seemed like... I feel like I really enjoyed the first part of this game. But the more I've played it, the more it's kind of... see that water on the ground there? Like, in this open area, there's kind of just lots of the same thing over and over when you're fighting stuff. .1080p though. Get about 100 FPS here.
I'm only permitted to play Sabinian classics, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, I only happen to know one of their dreadful compositions.
Move along.
So there's that family there. So yeah, hovering around about 100 FPS. Which is pretty good. Our power though is still at 300, just over 300 watts. Which is a lot for 1080p. And our VRAM too, look, 10.5 gigs of VRAM at 8 gig. At 8 gig, what? I'm saying 10.5 gigs of VRAM. If you're trying to do that on an 8 gig GPU, that's not good. 4K and 1440p VRAM looked really good though. 1080p has just gone crazy. What's going on in there? First couple of hours of high point is what I saw. Yeah. It seemed quite exciting at the start. How do we get in there if I gotta go around? Might have to go the long way. Oh look, there's something up here. So yeah, in the combat it does dip down, maybe closer to 90. Still pretty good though. There's a teddy. What, that thing looks just like the thing off Stalker. Is 1080p AA useful? You mean native AA? Is that what you mean? FSR native AA? It's definitely going to be beneficial to have that. Have that on at 1080p, yeah. It might drop your FPS by 1 or 2, but it's going to look better. How do we get over there? Have I got to go completely around? I think I'll go around the long way. Avoid that. Although I don't think I can get over there. Doesn't look like I can actually get over there. Is that maybe the next bit? Have a look with FSR on as well. Give the teddy to the dad in the room. Which room? So FSR quality there. Push hopefully a bit towards 144 hertz. 144 FPS. My monitor is 144 hertz, so. Do I dare go risk going near that thing? Bit of a stutter there. See my frame times spike a little bit. What's that white light? See that really bright light? It's in the village. I was heading back that way already. Does that thing kill me? Which building was it? I thought that was something I could pick up then. What was the building where I went down in the basement where the pictures were? What building was that? Was it that? It wasn't that one, was it? There's another building here. Something else there.
I've seen Enzo and Daniel, and again, what happened to
The blacksmith. I don't know where that is. How do I get down from here? Can I jump? Oh, that's not looking good. Oh, okay, sweet. Near the body chop, what's that? Something's blocking the door. This was the building with the girl at the top, wasn't it? Was also a ladder up there. Leroy Slayer, thanks for subscribing. Oh. This is that woman. Was medium. I can change the graphics since the medium. The only issue is I don't think it makes any difference until you restart, and I can't restart because I haven't saved it. The lows are pretty good though. I think it seems a bit worse at 1080p, so I don't know. My lows at 1440p and 4K were fine. Only seems at 1080p it's I mean, the lows are still okay for an Unreal Engine 5 game. Lows are not that bad, but that does appear like it's worked, at least FPS-wise. Far left of the village. Wasn't I already over the far left already? Far left in which sense, though? Like facing the village, so this way. For example, if I was facing the village, you mean this way? Is what I'm gonna guess, but is it that building there? Is that still in the village? I don't think I've seen any of this. Munch and Crunch. I've not seen this bit yet. Not been over here. Oh. Oh, hello. Big stutter there again. Dropping down it into here. Oh, is that it? Oh no. How do I put my light on? Which way do I want to go? Baby crying. Oh my god, I do hear a baby. What the hell? Sounds like it's coming from the other way. Oh god. It's got all these again. This is like the ultimate maze. Oh, another photo. Now that leads me back out. Where's this baby? There's another way to go, isn't there? Dropping from ultra to medium though, dropped my VRAM by about 2 gigs. It was still over the 8 though, even at medium. Is it this way? I can't. Oh my. What? What are you doing down there?
You scared me. I thought the little one and I were done for. I'm Judith, and this little fella is Uli. I've been hiding down here ever since. The soldiers up there wouldn't hesitate to gun down a palomist woman, especially one who cares for a Sabinian baby. I rationed his milk as long as possible, but ran out yesterday. Poor Uli is starving. I don't know how I can possibly get any more.
Oh, give her something.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I got nothing for you. Give her that.
You scared? I rationed his milk. You scared me.
Oh, I need to fill it up, do I?
I rationed. I can't feed
Yeah.
him.
That baby don't stop crying. To go up the other ladder, was it? Oh. That'll be for the puzzle bit, won't it? Not sure where this brings me out. Just a hint, look for the cow. For what, the milk? That makes sense, yeah. I think there was a cow. I remember there was a cow back at the start. Have you got to go all the way back to the start? right at the beginning of the game, near the hut, there was a cow, wasn't there? I remember that. So how'd you get back? You just have to drive back in the car, I guess. Right, so I'm still lost as to who I need to find. I don't really know the blacksmith. I don't know where the blacksmith is.
Hey, hands off. I found him. He's mine now.
Chill out. Go back to see the blacksmith. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking for it. I don't know where it is. You said it's on the left. I think you mean the right. Do you mean the right? This is pretty much as far left as you can go. And I'm pretty sure the house with the swing was on the right-hand side, wasn't it? Could have sworn it was on the right. He's having a good night.
You want to join me? He's watching his family being hung by the people he once called. He waits.
Give him the bear. I've got a feeling you mean right, not left. Go back. He's... Oh, what? The guy that I just spoke to? You gotta remember the stream's on a delay, by the way. So like if you say something, I won't see it. So like if you say go left or go right or whatever, I won't see that until I'm already not there anymore. You get what I mean? Yeah, that guy, yeah, I'm going. How do I get around that without having to fight them? Try shadows on high. It's all on medium at the moment.
You want to join me? There's plenty of booze to go around. He's watching his fan. This was his favorite toy. He carried it wherever he went. Now that I've had you.
How are you supposed to work that out? Like you give him that? What if, yeah, we did already play through a bit on 1440p. I would switch back, but I'm probably going to have to head off in a minute anyway, so there's probably not too much point, but we did play through a little bit, didn't we? In fact, we might just end it there because I need to head off and do a load of work and stuff. It's been good checking this out, though. I'll maybe try and play through it a little bit more. It was a little bit of a slow stream because obviously I had all these issues. I had all these issues with the drivers and stuff. I wonder... I might just reboot my PC really quick and see if... because it won't let me open Adrenaline. It still won't let me now. I'm going to reboot my PC really quick and see if it lets me. If not, I might have to DDU and roll back to the other drivers. Otherwise, every time I reboot my PC, I'm just going to get that restart thing. Or just new drivers without... just driver only. Maybe. Have a good rest of my day, thanks. There's not much left of the day, it's 8:15 here. Where are you from? Right, let's see, is Adrenaline gonna work? Come on. Work. Third time lucky. That'll be a third. But oh no, it's still not going to work. That's a nightmare. Every time I can't open it. You're in Leeds? Oh, cool. I like it in Leeds. I had a friend from uni who lived there. I've been there twice. And I went out. It's pretty good night out. From what I remember. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to just DDU and either maybe revert back to the old drivers or just do driver only. To be honest, I might just revert the drivers. I can't even exit this now. I can't even see it on my screen. Why is it so weird shape? So yeah. I don't think I can get Adrenaline to open at all, which is annoying. Roll back, skip this. Yeah, I might have to. Hopefully before. I'll do it before. When's Borderlands 4 come out? Is it Thursday or Friday? 12th of September. What day is that? That is Friday. Can you pay early? You pay to play early. It says the release date on Steam is the 11th. Coming 11th of September. What do the editions give you, though? Doesn't actually say, does it? There's so many editions. So it says on here, Deluxe Edition available 12th of September, but then it says on Steam the 11th. It's got to be with one of those editions you can play early, right? Deluxe, Super Deluxe is 120 quid. What the hell? I'm not getting that one. 120 quid? You having a laugh? That's crazy. Maybe the Deluxe. I'll have to figure it out. It doesn't clear. It doesn't say. Normally it says really clearly. If you can play it early. It does say release date the 11th though, but then underneath it says 12th. I'll figure it out and see. If I can play it early, I will try. As long as I don't have to pay 120 quid, but... Yeah, it says key 12th of September. We'll see. Anyway, I'll try and figure the driver stuff out, and then hopefully we won't have that issue again. But thanks a lot for watching. Have a good evening, and I'll catch you later.